Good afternoon. It is just after 12 UTC here on Friday the 10th, going through Bitcoin specifically. Got quite a bit of stuff happening, at the open about half an hour before we open up the New York session. It was closed yesterday. Expect some volatility, especially pre-market, because half an hour before then we have non-farm payrolls, unemployment, and some other data points. So pretty big movers, especially given that we have potential upcoming rate cuts. We'll see what happens with that. On the long short ratio side, coming down really aggressively in the last little bit. So I really love to see the fact that we're gaining some levels really nicely and we have a sharp downturn on the retail long shorts. Basically, it means that there's some aggressive local shorts coming in as the price is moving to the upside. This is good. This is what we want to see for reversal back to the upside. On the liquidity side, in the last 48, we're actually getting into a nice chunk up here around 95K. We'll see if we get a continuation. A bit higher time frame, just to look at where the bigger liquidity pockets are in general in this zone. We're still quite a bit of ways from anything really significant, but we're getting into some nice juicy points all the way up to potentially 97.2, where there's some key levels there as well. I would say 97.2 just on structure is a key level, 97.3. And then finally, on the heat map itself for liquidity and orders, we've got a local block holding us down right now. We've had a nice gain above levels. It looks like it's gaining to potentially squeeze higher. We'll see if this block holds. If you get some local failures, 94.6, 94.5, getting back below to test 93.5 and that kind of stuff is still possible. Really controlled price action up. This is not natural price action. This is forced. So watch that. We're at a local level for inflection, but we are gaining, creating a new high. Let's see if we can do a higher low. So with that, looking over to the charts themselves, here's an AI XBT chart. Really, really awesome high time frame. I think it's going to perform incredibly well. On Bitcoin itself, just in the local structure, I think the number one things I care about right now are that we're gaining above the yearly open really aggressively. We're retesting Thursday's open right now. I think the overall move is potentially changing. Any higher low that we put in is a potential trend change back to the upside. Conversely, another loss of level would happen if we lose the daily. So if we get a nice sell back, mess around with these local levels, and then start losing the daily, likely to do another capitulation move. But for the time being, it looks really aggressive and really strong. We've actually got some nice low time frame closes above. I mean, if you look on the 4-hour, we're looking like we're gaining the level on the previous daily open. So it looks aggressive. It looks strong going into a Friday open. So let's hold that. If we get some local losses, we should see some bleed back towards the mid 93K zone. Definitely possible if we start to see some localized low time frame losses, but you're seeing a bit of a change. This is a big change of character. You're gaining above previous block structure. You're even gaining the previous daily open. So it looks good. I would say at this point, you've got some upside priority. If you get to see some lower time frame losses, watch for some retests lower near the yearly open. And at deepest, I'd want to go as the daily for a bullish continuation. We lose the daily, that's the flip that pushes us deeper down into 90K to take the last bit of that remaining longs. But for the time being, got to trade the price action. Price action looks aggressive and good on the day, and treat it as such. So that is it. Catch you Monday.